feel I have to be more aggressive with her on the turns. It's like being at home, really. I like this front here, is just so nice, man. I need to get used to this position of the brake pedal. Oh man, I feel so cool already. With floorboards is such a nice experience, and we just started. We feel much more, I don't know, part of the bike like this. So this is not a review of any type. I mean, I never rode a Fat Boy. That's my very first time on this iconic machine. That's 2022 Fat Boy 114 engine, of course. So all I'm gonna do is tell you my first impressions of this bike, what I do like it about it, what I'm not enjoying that much during this test ride. But what's there not to like on a Fat Boy, the iconic Terminator bike? I feel like on that turn, for example, I had to I don't know, I put a bit more of counter steer there to get her around the corner. I mean, more than what I do on a Sport Glide. But she has massive tires as well, so it is expected. I mean, so far, and some people will kill me for saying that, I'm not really seeing much of a difference between this engine and the 107, unless I compare them side to side, you know, jumping from 107 to the 114 straight away. Maybe you'll find a bit of a difference right there, but so far no, feels pretty much like my Sport Glide. We see I had to put a bit more effort on the turns. For that, it is not as easy as the Sport Glide. It doesn't really offer you the sporty ride that the Sport Glide offers. But well, there's a reason why the Sport Glide is called Sport Glide. Alright, we have a turn coming up. We've done this. I've done this route yesterday. I feel I have to be more aggressive with her on the turns. Brakes absolutely fine. It's a heavy machine, but in terms of riding position, it is very similar to my Sport Glide. There's not much difference. The bars are the same. If I mean, they feel the same. My legs, yeah, pretty much has the same position, give or take, although I have platforms here, whilst on the Sport Glide you have pegs. And yeah, then I'll just have to adjust them accordingly for the brake and for the gear shift. I can say that perhaps this is my dream bike. This is the Harley-Davidson, is the Fat Boy. Well, this and probably the Road King. I think for me those are the two classics that will never die. Getting a bit more used to that brake pedal and the way it feels compared to my Sport Glide. Of course, I have to adjusts the pressure you put on it. So we do get to enjoy a variety of roads up here, and I must say this might be one of the most amazing parts of Scotland, man. This area is simply stunning, and I'll make the effort of next year on the next Thunder in the Glens to arrive here a few days earlier so I can enjoy some of these nice routes they have here. In terms of suspension, I'm not entirely sure, but it seems to be very similar to the Sport Glide. So far the ride has been very smooth. The roads are in good conditions anyway. You need some time to get used to the way the bike handles when you have to put a bit more effort on turns and things like that. But I think after you are used to it, this is the cranky machine. Oh man, this is awesome. She might not be the fastest to go or the happiest to go around the corner, but in straight line this bike is it was made for that, it was made to go in straight lines. That's why you have those big chunky tires, and well, it was made in America. That's what you do get there. Big open roads, straight lines. You see how nice this scenery is? It's fantastic. And with the weather like this, we are so lucky, so lucky. We were blessed by the weather gods this weekend. Apart from Friday, that rained quite a bit. Car and some loose chips on the road, so that's not actually that good. Yeah, here in the middle and there on the sides. Why they still do road repairs like that, I have no idea. Welcome to Scotland. That's the one thing you need to be aware of when coming here to ride, is sometimes you get roads like this. Oh, look at this view here. People are already there swimming and all that. I want to do the same. And slow spin maneuver here. Let's try to there you go, perfect. I mean, I think really helps with tires this big to keep her upright, but I mean, even the Sport Glide is also a machine for that. And that's us now back on the main road to say goodbye to this awesome machine. So what did I think of it? Well, this is a Sport Glide through and through, in a way, get like the beefier tires here on the front and on the back. It handles great, but you need to be aware that you need to put a bit more effort on the turns due to those fat, big, chunky tires. But other than that, I love the floorboards. I really that's one thing I'm gonna do with Alma, is get floorboards at some point this year, because then I can relax a bit more like this. See, or if I want, I can use it as mids like this, or just on a position that I use on a Sport Glide, which is something between mid and forwards. But yeah, other than that, guys, what can I say? It is a Sport Glide. The difference about the 107 with the 114, without being able to compare them side to side, like a minute next to the other, I don't I can't really say that I feel much of a difference. Probably, yeah, the difference is there, but for me it's feeling just about the same as if I was on my sport glide. Pretty responsive, pretty fast. It doesn't really need more than that. Now, between the 107 and the 117 you do feel a difference, and I don't really know what else to say really, because apart from the small differences here and there that I told you, I pretty much feel like I am on my sport glide. I think I said at the beginning, I'm not totally sure if I was recording or not, but the clutch seems to be lighter than my sport glide for some reason. But riding with floorboards is something else, man. Now pair that with slightly higher bars like the ones I'm gonna have on a sport glide, 11 inches bars, and you will be like on a perfect riding position. To me, at least. You know, you might have a different opinion, and that's absolutely fine. Oh, I didn't address cosmetically if I do like the bike. What a silly question. Of course I do like this bike cosmetically. It just looks awesome. The dual exhaust there is like so iconic. You have this headlight here on the front, all the casing, which is absolutely fantastic. I wish I had that on the sport glide, but then you're gonna say, oh, for that, Miguel, you could have bought the Fat Boy straight away. Well, yeah, so, but the price is too dear. And that's the thing, now that I experienced both, alright, I feel like I cannot justify that difference in price. Yes, you do get a 114 engine, but I know, other than that, I think you're paying for the heritage of this bike, for the story attached to this bike, you know, more than anything else. Because I think this bike new, I don't know, it's 21, something like that. So we are talking about 3 to 4k more than the sport glide, and the sport glide already comes with saddlebags, as you very well know. Already comes with cruise control that there is none here. That comes to see the price versus, you know, what you get on the sport glide is, you know, it is immense. It is a very competitive bike on the Harley world, on the cruiser market. That's why, in a way, I don't understand why it was discontinued. Maybe people go something like that, oh, it just offers too much for the price. I'd rather pay more and have less. I don't know, it's just me making excuses. So yeah, I don't know why it was discontinued in the US, and if I'm being very honest, I don't see it staying in the Harley lineup here in Europe for much longer, unless they do an upgrade on the engine. I don't think they'll. I mean, the 107 was basically discontinued almost. I mean, what other bikes you still have with 107? The Softail Standard is a 107, and the Sport Glide. Price versus quality versus what it offers you, it is very hard to beat the Sport Glide. Although that's the thing with bikes, there is that emotional, no, you're attached to it emotionally, and price sometimes have, I would say, no say on it, you know. I absolutely love the Sport Glide. I think for me it looks like almost a Fat Boy minus the solid wheels, you know. It has all the classical looks just as much as it looks modern, you know, especially if you seeing here from the back with with the saddlebags and all that. And well, that's us finishing the ride. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Ride safe, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. That was awesome. Ah, love it. You are a good bike.